Sorry, I couldn't resist, y'all. I needed to do that with my Wish.com Dreadnought, though. But... oh god, alright. Time for a proper intro. What's up, y'all? I'm Bite. And this is Gundam Breaker. I just wanted to show off the Wish.com Dreadnought. Because I love how ridiculous this thing looks. It is fan-diddly-tastic. It's like if Dreadnought... we have Dreadnought at home. I also just now realized that the posing on this makes it look like its Gatling cannon is sticking out of its head, but, you know. We have an adorable little hoppity. Alright. I need to do something about this music now. It's starting to kill me. We're gonna put some actual tunes on here. Oh my god. That was just, I don't know what I could call that, if I'm being real with you. But yes, this is the Wish.com Dreadnought. I worked quite a bit on it. It looks alright. It's just incredibly silly. Now, if my voice does sound a little bit different than normal, and less like the usual, you know, VTuber lo-fi equivalent, that is because your boy has his voice recovering from earlier stream, where I read some of the most fantastic garbage I have ever found on the internet. You may also hear me drink water from time to time. But that's okay. I never signed up to this to be perfect. But also, for those who weren't caught up from last time, there is a Samurai Gundam that got made where we named it the Gundam Ryo. Good lord. Ryoro. Why is that so hard for me to say right now? Maybe it's because I was reading trashy fanfic earlier, but who knows? I'll tell you what. I wanted to refine my grinding machine, and so I shall. Because I need to embrace the beauty. No, actually, first, I need to show this before I start upgrading that machine. I need to show y'all the disgusting that is the bow. And because of that, oh great, I'm tripping again. I keep forgetting that my why is it that my game audio I can't hear? Lumpy and having some Pentic Palabok. I have no idea what that is, but thank you for joining, Bayani Bastien. Bayani Bastien. I have no idea what that is, but food is food, and food is amazing, so... Filipino food. Oh. Okay, what is it? You don't mind me asking. Oh man, what is going on? I can't hear my game audio. Okay, there we go. I am no longer tripping. It's like an egg roll. All right. I see you. I see you. I like egg roll. Egg rolls are quite tasty. Now that I can hear what's going on, let us go. Oh, yep, there it is. Now I can hear everything. My goodness. Wait, where did I find that? Destroy the monolith mission is what I want to do. There it is. Because yes, I need to display just how nasty and how absolutely degenerate and deplorable the bow is. I cannot sing this thing's praises enough, but I'm gonna try to by the interpretive dance of breaking plastic model kits. I hope that's okay with everybody. Also, I just want to show off how my gunpowder looks because, dear God. And Panesit palabok is a dish that uses glass noodles with a sweet orange sauce that has some yummy shrimp, aka shrimp. I am now very hungry. Because that does sound very, very good. Heck yeah, dude. We'd love to hear about the food. So yes, this is the bow. This is so dumb. Look at that thing. It just spreads everywhere. It goes everywhere. It is nasty. The Quek Quek is to die for. I have no idea what Quek Quek is, but that also might be pretty amazing. I'm going to need to educate myself on a lot. Need to do some edumacation on some wonderful things. Deep fried quail egg. Okay. That also sounds quite good. Cool. So yeah, I'm just showing off my Samurai Gundam and the virtues of this here bow because, oh my goodness. Reptimus, you have a good night. It was a joy joining in on your streams. I just wanted to hop on for a little while to showcase some of the things that have happened since the last time I played. You have a good one, Rep. That guy's so cool. Alright, let's see. That dude's awesome. Highly recommend. I know I don't really have much of a audience, but y'all should go check out Reptimus. He's awesome. And the community he has there is really awesome too. It was fun. It's always fun to drop in and see what he's up to. Tastes like boiled chicken egg that was dropped in some batter and deep fried. That just sounds incredible. My cholesterol sounds like it would suffer, but yes, robots can get cholesterol problems as well. What mostly happens though is that the internal combustion engine gets borkin, and then we end up regretting life choices very much later. Anyway, the grinding here has a point, because one of the things that I said I was going to work on the last stream is a zombie bear guy, and I need parts for a zombie bear guy. I actually already have them, but I want to actually upgrade them and make it so that the zombie bear guy is as disgusting and adorable as possible. Alright, Bayani, playing this game too. What you think of it so far? Personally, this is my happy place game. I hop on and stream it whenever I just feel like doing so. Indeed there is. I just want to make a zombie one. Or a really gnarly looking one anyway. But anyway, yeah. I also apologize if my voice is a little bit on the hoarser or raspier side tonight. Just because, yeah, like I said, I was reading some amazing garbage this morning. Oh yeah, the Bear Guy 1 is the one that I'm going to be using, like in terms for its head, at least. I've got some ideas for the torso, though. And actually, the entire point of this stream is strictly going to be building weird stuff. So I say we just jump on in. I just wanted to show a few other things. But if you're here for the first time, my main grinding build is the Core Calibarn Amazing. This is pretty much just the all-rounder that I built when I really want to grind out parts and or abilities. That's what he's there for. My second build is just a pure vanity project because I wanted to see myself in a video game. I'm not narcissistic at all. This one was a really fun challenge that me and a previous viewer did. Mr. Holiepa, he's an awesome dude as well. Where we just used the most unpopular parts possible without replicating or duplicating parts and try to make it look good. So there's this one. This is my Xeon suit. I just wanted to make something that looked like it came from the Principality. So yeah, here he is. This is my Iron-Blooded Orphans suit. This is the Separ Brawler, based off of an actual kit bash that I once made. I love this thing. It's very fun to very fun to play. We already saw the Samurai Gundam. I have so far made a Voltron, and I made also an Optimus Prime G1. That's really awesome. That's really cool, actually. And the last one is also courtesy of Holiepa. This is a Dreadnought, or as I like to call it, Dreadnought we have at home. I tried my best to do Imperial Fist colors, but my boy here looks very much like McDonald's mech. Like Mick-Mech, if you will. So, without further ado, let's now start theory crafting our zombie bear guy. I know I probably already bought the parts, so everything should be in here. And if it isn't, I'm kind of dumb. And with the new parts, I also made Master Asia from G Gundam. Oh, good lord, that sounds hard, but also amazingly fun. Let's see. Firstly, I need a bear guy head for my zombie bear guy. I believe this is what we need. Now for the torso, I'm less sure. I don't really want to use the regular Ack guy for that, because it looks too chonky and cute. We need something that's off-putting and a little bit weird. The face was the hard part. Yeah, I don't know how you would even go about making the face, to be perfectly honest with you. And we're gonna go with the Capal, according to our lovely chatter here. Let's see, modal Capal. Will it let me use? Oh, it wouldn't let me use the. It won't let me use the head. So I think we're gonna have to pivot to a different direction. That one just straight up looks like a tin can. The breastplate. Not too keen on it, but what if we go down a bit? Yeah, I want to find something that gives me this visceral reaction of no thank you. And I think for the torso, that Gushin torso might work, as at least for a placeholder. You're onto something that the Copple legs will probably be our best bet here for our zombie bear guy. Let's see. I went too far. I go way too far. Let me see now. Mobile Copple. There we go. Oh, yeah. That looks abominable, which is exactly what we're looking for. Now, for the going back to the torso. This one will require some consideration, but I need something that's both off-putting and very proportional, I suppose. Could be the Dom. Well, let's take a look. Actually, Dark Army. Not really. That looks too Gurren Lagann. Jawagu. I mean, that is a pair of mech nipples, which is a little off-putting, not gonna lie. But let's see what the Dom looks like. Dom. It's still a bit too chunky. I think for a zombie, we need something that looks a little bit more like skinny, bony, and or really off-putting looking. Oh, what is that? I could easily see myself using that for a different build. Wait, actually, hold up. Oh, what is that? I think now that I'm looking at this, the more of a winner I think I found. Alright. That looks terrible. And that's exactly what I want here. Time for the arms. I have no idea what I'm going to do for these arms. Ugh. Hang on. What? That doesn't really scream bear, though, so I'm going to have to pass that up. I like it, but it's weird. Which is what we're looking for, but... Alright, let's see. No, that absolutely not. Wait, actually... No. I mean, at the very end of it, it's kind of... it's like hand, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. Plus, the shoulder is a bit too big. If the shoulder wasn't too big, maybe. Hama. Oh my god, what are you? That looks peculiar, but that's not registering as bear. Or like zombie bear, to be more specific. For sure. You know what? I'm actually going to go back to the Hygog to see how that will look if I actually adjusted its size. Let's see. I'm going to go down to... Hmm. I think for this one, I would want to go down to 200, which makes that look odd. I don't. Hmm. Maybe. You know what? The idea is to be unsettling, and I may have to do that. So let's go with another Hygog arm. Why not? Default colors. And then we're going to adjust it down to 200. And I don't think I did anything else with the other side, but... Already, this machine kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Maximum spook factor, if you will. I think I need to adjust the proportions on this too, just because I feel like the legs should be a bit bigger. The torso a bit smaller, and the head I would like to just scoot it up a little without changing its size. Kind of like that, and then push it back a little bit. Maybe about right there. This thing looks abominable. What's your favorite soda to drink? As I bet you will be surprised what the most popular soda in the Philippines is. Well, for me, my favorite soda has to be Coke. Not gonna lie, Coca-Cola is very good. That's my go-to if I have to choose a soda. But a very close second would be Canada Dry. It's the favorite in the Philippines. Alright, time for a backpack. Now for the backpack, I think I need to go with something that's either cute to offset the off-putting, or just keep going with the off-putting. I'm not entirely sure which direction I want to go with that, but I think the only good idea is to keep scrolling through unless I find something that really sticks out. RC Cola? Well, you got me there. You're right. I am very surprised. I'll also be very real with you. RC Cola is actually kind of okay. The few times that I've actually had it, I really liked it, to be perfectly real with you. It is a serviceable soda. Then again, I think most soda is very serviceable. Hard to mess up syrup and sugar. Actually, no, that's not true. I've seen this couple of soda companies here in Neon City that kind of messed it up, so... Ugh. Ribbon. Okay, now you got me curious. What are some Philippine exclusive RC Cola flavors? I am now curious. Not that one. That's dumb looking. All right. Let's see. That's a thing. Night Gundam. Night Superior. Versal. A dark cape might be fun. We're going to put a pin on that and maybe come back to it later. For right now, I don't think any of the Mushas are going to be very good looking. That just straight up looks cool, so I don't think that's the play here. The Captain Gundam. Do I put a missile pod on this thing? Maybe. Oh, wait a minute. RC Cola Mango, RC Cola Pineapple, and Cola Cherry. Okay, mango sounds like a very good cola flavor, actually. Now you got me jealous. Dang. I want some mango soda. That sounds awesome. You know, I love mango flavored anything. Mango was just such an awesome flavor. Here's a question for you, actually. What's a flavor that you like that most people would probably say is either gross or disgusting, but you think it's amazing? And then I'll tell you mine. Well, currently we're talking about soda and very obscure flavors. More specifically, Stone Age nerd, I'll direct the question at you as well. What is a flavor that you like that is pretty obscure that everyone else would probably think is either gross or off-putting? Durian fruit. Durian's good, though. I know most people don't like the smell of durian, but I think it tastes pretty good, actually. Pineapple Jarritos. I have never had that, but it sounds good. I've had Jarritos, not pineapple Jarritos, though. Alright. And I did say I would tell you mine. So do I say Jarritos? Is it like a Y? I need to be educated on this. A soft G. Okay. So, Jarritos? Jarritos. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Alright. Cool. Yeah, durian tastes like death. Or, durian smells like death, but it actually tastes really good. And I did say I would tell you my obscure, like, flavor. And to be perfectly real with you, I've only really seen it done in a type of candy that exists here in Neon City. See, there are these mangoes that you can get that's covered in habanero and like chili powder. So I guess chili powder limon on a chili powder limon on a mango fruit. Whatever you'd call that flavor, I like that. Pineapple and coconuts, but those are amazing. Pineapple and coconuts are so good. What the heck? Hey, whoever said that has bad taste. You know what I'm talking about? Those like mangoes with the chili powder on it. I don't know what you call that, but oof. Those are so delicious. I don't know if they actually have a name to them, but that flavor, whatever it is, spicy, sweet, lemon-y. I call it delicious. I call you correct, because it is. So it's like the mango fruit with the chili powder and limon. I'm not sure what you'd call it. Maybe umami? I don't know. Yeah, but most Americans I saw and met hate those and fruit in general. Well, they're wrong. Frankly, because fruit is incredible. I've yet to eat a fruit I don't like. It's hard for me to imagine not liking eating fruit. That's very sad to hear, though. I agree. Neon City is American adjacent, so most people probably have the same opinion. I just don't really ask anybody. It's kind of like Detroit, but with more commercial robots walking around. Or really ghetto Tokyo. Alright. Going back to the off-putting bear guy situation. Let's see. Where is... I think I just want to use the arm-mounted Hygog beam cannon. I think seeing this thing trying to hold anything is probably not a good idea. For sure. We don't have salt where I live, so we use MSG and it makes everything taste better. You know, that's fair. Sometimes you just gotta work with what you have, you know? Talking about a real city? Yes. And I say that with the most cheeky kind of way I can possibly say that. MSG is the king of flavor. Yes, it is. Especially if the thing is chicken flavored. I don't know why, but MSG lends itself so well to chicken flavor, and I cannot actually explain why. I lack the ability and the talent to explain why MSG makes chicken taste amazing. More amazing, I should say, because chicken inherently is awesome. Let's see now. Do I want to put a shield on this thing, or am I just going to have to unshield it? I think if I find a really good looking one, I might do it. Because MSG adds umami. You are correct again. Weirdly enough, though, I think I say the same thing about fish in the same way that I talk about fruit. Where I've never had a fish I've never liked, and I've never had a fruit that I've never liked eating. It's just really hard to come by good fruit and fish where I live. It's a bit of a tragedy, if I do say so myself. Herring. Yes, I do. Herring is very good. Specifically, I like grilling herring. Like I said, I've never had a fish I never liked. I also like catfish. Raw would be good too. Although I confess I've never eaten herring raw. Canned fermented fish. And ain't that called surströmming? Or surströmming? I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, but it's like I don't think I should try and pronounce that. Apparently that too smells like death if you try and smell it. Personally, I've never had it. So I think it still falls under my purview of I've never met a fish I didn't like to eat. That's the saying, ain't it? I'm not gonna try. It's so bad smelling, and the taste is very bad. I've never had it. But I imagine something fermented. And this might just be because of me, personally, and my tastes, but I actually don't mind fermented stuff very much. So I might give it a try. I'll keep you all updated if I end up hating it. Although I could say, I don't know if I'd hate it. Because so far what I've had, that somebody was like, I had it once and I can never, and I can say never again. Fair enough. You know? Ain't nobody built for everything. I'm certainly not. Do you like beef jerky? Yes, I do, actually. Although, I feel like with beef jerky, it's very hit or miss. You can either get something that's really, really good or something that's like chewing on a boot. That might be a bit of a hot take, but I don't know. I do like beef jerky, though. Let's see. I do believe... I mean, it's survival food. Yeah, fair enough. Where I'm at, actually, and this might seem a little bit strange, we have fish jerky. Fish jerky is actually pretty good. Lobster jerky. Oh, I've never had that, but that sounds incredible. I would love to try lobster jerky at some point. Maybe I'm going to have to figure out if they have that on my waterfront. That sounds amazing. Let's see. I think we're going to put these builder's parts here. Never had mussel. Yes, I have. I love mussels. Especially if you put them in a paella. That's the best. Or just straight up in like butter. Really? Mussels are awesome. They are strange. We do have some strange customs here, I'll tell you. But let's see now. If there's one thing I want to try, I would say both. Definitely both. But there's one thing that I want to try, and this exists, like, I don't really, like in some of the southern states from what I've read, where you can do something called noodling. Do you guys know what noodling is? Because that's something I definitely want to try at some point, even though it sounds ridiculous. It is not petting a snake. Make me wonder what the heck was going on. You know, fair enough. But yeah, noodling, if you don't know, is when you hold on to like a piece of like cheese or some kind of like really pungent bait and you go to a place where there's a bunch of catfish. Yeah, it's where you reach into a hole and you let a catfish bite onto your hand and your arm and you have to kind of wrestle the catfish out. Yep. That's a thing I want to do at some point. Just to say that I've done it at least once. Just pulled big old fish out of a hole. Because that looks ridiculous. And then a croc bites you. Yeah, probably. Or a gator. Well, I mean, it's either later alligator or after a while with a crocodile. Sorry, I also tell lame jokes. I think they do, but they got to be in more like Florida, I want to say. Either Florida or like somewhere inland. Or a gar, yeah. This might just be because I'm an idiot, but I'm gonna confide in y'all something. I'm gonna confide something in y'all. I think one of the stupidest ways that we've classified the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is the fact that the fourth tooth sticks out. I always thought that that was like one of the dumbest things I've ever heard of. But maybe I'm just an idiot. I know. I'm mostly being facetious. But whenever I think about it, it's like, so what happens when there's a crocodile that's got some really messed up teeth? Yeah, I know there's more differences, but that's just like my brain dead take, I suppose. Wait, what am I doing? Move that. My cat. Wait, actually, I think I heard about this because one of my coworkers at my 9 to 5 talked about them a little bit. Aren't those the creatures where in the daytime they look normal, but then they split in half at nighttime and they're kind of vampiric? But then if you look in their eyes, they look upside down or something like that? Or am I confusing this with something else? I remember hearing something like that, though. I could be completely wrong, though. And let's see, I need to put the arms on. And arm in this case is gonna have to mean... Oh, come on. Okay, that'll work. Melanongal. Okay. Like I said, I'm kind of an idiot, but oh well. What is an Oswong? I need to be educated. I feel like I heard it before, but I don't remember what it is. It sounds familiar, at least. Yeah, let's see. Put that on. Equip a pair. Then I think I want to tuck these inside. There's a huge group of Filipino demons. Oh, God. That sounds terrifying. The Oswong is ruled by the Gabunan. Gabunan. No idea how to pronounce that. Gabunan. I'll figure that out later, though. Anyway, sorry. Keep going. Don't mind me. I'm just a robot that needs to learn stuff. Alright, let me see now. What else can I put on here? Is the most old and powerful of the Oswong family. Let's see. You do call yourself dumb, but do you at least know the difference between Europe and the EU? I'd hope so. Because I know that there's some countries that aren't part of the European Union that are part of Europe. And vice versa. I'm just not very worldly. That's why I moved back down to Earth. Let's see. What else can I do to make this thing look more zombie? Oh my goodness, my cat decided to pay me a visit. Myths, hello. What's up, cat? No. I do know that they are different. And my cat has decided to join the stream. She's just gonna hang out here on my lap. Let's see if I can balance a cat, my controller, and my setup. This will be interesting. Let's see. This won't be shipped to the, I think. Oh, so it can be shipped to Norway. All right. Fair enough. Let's see. Ooh, actually. The Minimore, since it's one of the countries not part of the EU. Okay, I learned something new. I didn't know that Norway wasn't part of the EU. Learning a lot today. I like learning stuff, though. Makes me less dumb. Yeah, I think I figured something out that I want to do. That might make my son here a little bit more off-putting. Let's see. The Tik-Tik is an Oswong that eats babies that are about to be born and also eat dead bodies. Oh god. That sounds mortifying. Huh. I read it as TikTok. I mean, if you said that about TikTok, it wouldn't strictly be false either, to be fair. That's pretty funny. Let's see. Yeah, instead of eating your brain, it will rot your brain. Hold up. I think I figured out a way to make my bear guy more off-putting. My zombie bear guy. And we do have a type of vampire, but they don't act the same way. I'm very curious on how they act now. Oh no. Yes. There we go. Something about that just looks bad. And I like it. Anything for this zombie bear guy that would look bad is pretty strictly what I'm looking for here. And I'm liking the results. I feel like I should put something on the knees to really make it look weird. But what though? I wonder. Actually, I think I know what I want. Where's that? I know I got a tail somewhere in here. What is... Oh, where is it? Oh, you done? Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my cat has decided to exhume. Kanye West's Dropout Bear has seen better days. I know, right? The Dropout Bear just seems like a thing of yesteryear. But yeah, we're basically trying to make a zombie bear guy, or just one that's very, very off-putting to look at. Spooky is the name of the game here. And I feel like putting a tail... I actually haven't thought that far ahead. I was thinking... might have to do something with Gloomy Bear, but that's a little on the nose and too easy, so... I don't think we're gonna go with that. But I do know that so far he's very off-putting to look at, and that is exactly what I was hoping for. Because he looks atrocious. Let's see. If anybody has a suggestion, I would absolutely want to hear what we could call my beautiful, beautiful abomination. Fright Fur from Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright. Let's see. The vampires we have come out at night only when the Melanin Gall has failed to stay unseen. And the vampires we have will drink all of the blood from the person who saw the Melanin Gall. After draining the body, they eat the brain of the victim and leaves the body for the tick-tick. Yeah. That's terrifying. This is Filipino, isn't it? This has all been Filipino stuff so far, so I find it fascinating. It's just that I don't know anything about it, so Mayani's been awesome in telling me about Philippine stuff. It's cool stuff, actually. I'm like actually engrossed by this. It's really awesome. I like hearing about other cultural things like that. Let's see. Five Nights at Freddy's bot. Should I call this thing Freddy? I almost don't want to, but that might not be a terrible idea. Freddy. Alright, I'm down. Let's see, right leg. Because I want the Minovsky flight generator. A fat head is in the way. Let's see, we're going to equip a pair and then adjust. Alright. When we are little, we are told never to speak evil of someone, as the Gabunon is always listening. Creepy. Is it just because they have like really supernatural ways of hearing stuff, or is it just because someone will always go back to it and tell you, or tell the Gabunon what's going on, or how's that work? Either way, it's creepy. Let's see. I kind of like how that looks, actually, if I pop it out a little more. There we go. The Gabunon can sense evil and he will seek out the source. Okay. And then when you speak ill, that calls them. Damn. That's grim. That's grim. Let's see. Dragoon. Sonic Blast. Because why not? Hid Megaparticle Cannon and Mother Funnels. We have our abilities. Since this is a zombie, I think he needs to be green. And Burst Resurrect, because the thing shouldn't be able to die. At least not on its own terms. Let's see. Micro Missile, Tomahawk, and Large Manipulator. Left. No one has met the Gabonon has lived to tell the tale. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, let's see here. I feel like taking it for a test run, even though it's not fully set up yet. Let's see here. Yeah. Even without painting, this thing is nasty looking. Look at that. You don't want that thing coming after you. Let's see. Yeah, and it has a hatchet too. Good lord. Megaparticle cannons, dragoons, and funnels. Some local folklore to share. Well, from some of the places that I've traveled, we do have some stuff. Not a whole lot. Mostly about rogue AI that sort of prowl the internet and then come out whenever and start posturing as people. That's only half true, though. Let's see. The stories we have are from our ancestors who heard what happened from Aswang hunters who kept records. Oh, dang. So you got yourself some, Philippine Van Helsing over there. That's really interesting. Alright. Fair enough. Let's see. There are also stories of having alligators in the sewers, but that's another, like, kind of off-putting thing. The building that I'm staying in is supposed to be haunted by someone. AI must be shackled or it could go rogue. I mean, I'm doing okay, I think. Let's see. What's this? Okay. I'm starting to figure out the combos I can do with this thing. I think I like it. I suppose that's true for me. I mean, totally not. Totally not. Yeah. That's because you have the 3 laws. Yeah, I've got some Asimov in me somewhere. Gotta keep the legacy going. It looks very interesting with this here with this here setup, and it goes full on zombie when it awakens. I like it. All right, let's see now. Go. Join the playstyle. This thing's kind of creepy. I enjoy it, but it's creepy. Time to paint this thing. I need to make it look abominable. Would you like to exit test mode? Yes, I would. Because I think I'm gonna paint it. Some AI is okay, but too much can end up in a bad place. You know, I actually kind of agree with that. It's not good to have AI, like, unregulated to some degree. Don't tell my cousins I said that, though. They'll probably think I'm a traitor. Let's see. I want to know, I think with this one, you know what I kind of want to do with this build? I need to experiment with patterns. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take every piece, kind of paint it universally. But in some places, I'm going to apply a pattern. So, for this first one, edit. Surface pattern. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I don't like that. I like that even less. But I feel like that's why I have to do it. Ah, it's got texture to it. What the heck? Alright. Let's see, what are the bear guy colors? Brown. Density. Ugh. Let's see. Look what happened when an AI was malfunctioning. It went rogue and it killed 79 people before it was hit with an EMP pulse and destroyed. Let's see. I need points. Yeah, I think I gotta use this brown. Ugh. Looks like cracked skin and I hate it. It looks nasty. It looks nasty, but alright. There we go. Ugh. Alright, so it's a zombie, so I need to give it like green. Yuck. Let's see. I'd actually like a source for that too. I'll look it up later. I'm kind of engrossed in my zombie building. Let's see. Got some zombie bear. So we got the green, like, cracked zombie flesh. I hate how this has texture. Ugh. Let's see. I should give this I should give some of the metal bits like a chromic look to it. Blech. Let's see. think for this one, yeah, I need to use that. That looks nasty. Emission power. I need nasty for this. Let's see. Make it a green, and we need to make this a brown. Alright. I think we're on the right track here with the zombifying. I need to see what's up with the backpack, though, since it doesn't really match up with anything. Let's see here. Backpack. Oh, okay. It's the light source, I think. So that means I just need to change up the light source. It should change everything else up in theory. Except that it didn't. Good lord. This is embarrassing. Oh, wait, there it is. I feel like it needs to be like poison green, like that. Yes. The emission color shouldn't be that high. Should be like radioactive looking. Like super emissive. That's not even a word, but I'm going to run with it. Alright, time to do some weathering. Base coat. Probably an olive drab. High airbrush density. High granular. And I think for this, red rust. And we need to have high chipping. Like that. Oh god, that's gross looking. Gonna have to do a lot of washing. This one I'm mostly just customizing this because I wanted to do a little bit of a more relaxed stream. I already streamed earlier today and my voice is a little bit on the shot side. But so far, yeah. We've mostly just been doing customization stuff. I might do a couple of rounds in Break the Monolith just to grind out a bit, but yeah. So, this is the zombie bear guy so far. He's disgusting looking. Nasty. Funny that you actually say that. Let me save the bear guy. Let me save the zombie real quick, and then I need to show you something since you mentioned Warhammer. Alright. So, what did we do? What did we agree that the name was for this guy? Freddy? Or was it Fetty? So you go back in the chat, reference it a bit, and yep, it's Fetty. This is Fetty. This spoop. Now then, since you mentioned Warhammer, are you ready for a Fetty Fast Bear? Hang on, I gotta put that last bit on there. That's funny. Fetty Fast Bear. Alright. Are you ready to see Wish.com Dreadnought? Because I don't think you are. And if I'm going to do that, Hold on. Even in death, I'm still cute. See, this is, we have Dreadnought at home. And the sound effects, man. The sound effects are what are killing me, too. Oh, hang on. Wait. I don't know if that's a bit louder or not, but... I love this. What's even better is that he actually unironically performs pretty good, even though I haven't upgraded him yet. Like, unironically, he's kind of cool. Even if he looks kind of doofy when I do the rest. Yeah, fair enough. I just like playing that song whenever I have the wish.com Dreadnought going. Alright, let's see. No party pooper happening here. But yeah, he's also got like a... He's also got Gatling cannon. And then we got here. I need to do something about this Gatling cannon actually, because it's goofy. I don't know what kind of abilities I want to put on here, but yeah. This here is the wish.com Dreadnought. I do like how he flaps around when running. Alright. No, I don't want to do the plague guide. My goodness. Alright. Let's see. I'm actually going to go to the blueprint now, load up one of my better builds, do a little bit of grinding, and then I'm going to call it a little bit because I got to get ready for a stream in the morning, and I shouldn't stay up too late. Because I'm doing Monster Hunter tomorrow, which will be fun. Alright, we're going to load this data up. Then we're going to break the monolith a few times in new type. Alright. Well, thank you for joining us, Stone Age Nerd. Always a pleasure to have you. Yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow, 10 o'clock my time. It'll be a good time. I'm playing Monster Hunter World. It's going to be my copium until Wild comes out. Alright, let's see. We are going to break the monolith. Wait, nope. I put it on standard. I do not want to do this on standard. It'll be too easy, and it won't give me the parts I want. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Couldn't get into Rise. Sunbreak I heard was really good. Did not complete it, though. Let's see. So far, World has been my favorite. Although, I do kind of wish... I don't know. I kind of wish they'd remaster one of the older Monster Hunters. Specifically the MMO. Monster Hunter Frontiers. That would be a cool one. I like Rise because they fixed Monster Kushala Daora. Yep. Did they? They did, that'd be pretty awesome. I gotta get more breaks before I move the fight along. Let's see. I got 5 so far. Now time to break the monolith a little bit. There it goes. But yeah, talking about it. I never could get into Rise. And it's just because of the it's because of the defend the village thing that they made you do. That like weird tower defense game. I heard they fixed that up a little bit, but I wasn't a big fan of it. Let's see. In Rise, he is way easier to fight as he does not spam the tornado attack that so much that you can't attack him while he's in the air. Oh, okay. Yeah, the rampage thing. I wasn't a big fan of that. I'm not gonna lie, I got to it the first time. Tried it out. Kept losing because I'm very stubborn and I like to solo most of my games. And just gave up. So I've never actually gotten very far in Rise. I wanted to, I just didn't. But in Wilds, I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. At least I hope it isn't. There's a way to test your equipment and skills. Okay. I didn't really upgrade my equipment very much either. Either that or I just didn't grind enough. Possibly. Because it was an issue of no matter how good I played, it was just, nah. Wasn't able to really do much with it. What I will say, though, is that when you could take the 2 Shrine Maiden girls out with you, give them hunting horns, you never die. Well, that's not true. Because I died quite a bit on rampages. I didn't like how they were mandatory. I think that's the thing that got me too, is that they were mandatory back when I was playing it. So when I do Monster Hunter tomorrow, it's going to be World. Yeah. Gotta remember to use my missiles and my funnels here. But yeah. In the stream that we had tomorrow. Let's see. It was meant as a stopgap to make sure you had the best weapons and that you knew what you needed to get past the next monsters. I guess, but I feel like there was a better way to do it. Maybe that's just me. But anyway, I know that. Oh my god, I'm yawning. I'm practicing heavy bowgun. Normally I do gun lance. Normally I'm a gun lance main, but I want to practice heavy bowgun for wilds. So in worlds, I'm practicing the bowgun, the heavy bowgun. And it's actually been really fun because it's a lot more tactical than I was giving it credit for. I was expecting it to be a lot more spammy. But if you don't plan out correctly, you could waste so much ammo. Longsword and the dual blades. Nice. I never really delved into the longsword, but it looks fun. Let's see. Yeah, I usually do gun lance, but one thing that's confusing me about the heavy bowgun actually is the fact that certain heavy bowguns don't let you use certain types of ammunition, which I think is a little weird, but it's mostly about the... I think it's mostly tied to what special ability you get in the... It's mostly tied to the special ability that you get. Either Wyvern Snipe or Wyvern Barrage, I think it's called. Can't really remember, but... yeah. Does it? I've never played Hammer, so no, I don't have a frame of reference. I actually didn't get into the beta either, which makes me sad. I was stuck at the 9 to 5 all day when the beta was going. Oh, what the heck? Why isn't my... Stop that. I like how even though I wasn't really pushing anything and getting my butt whooped there, I still didn't die. Let's see. No. Break it. Break it. I know there's another weapon that I eventually want to try out, just in general, and that's the Insect Glaive. I've never actually given it a fair shake, but I would like to give it a shot at some point. I don't know when that would be, but, you know. Now, here we go. Get ready. Blast. I think I'll run this one 2 more times, and then I'm gonna have to call it. Just because I need to get some sleep. I do more tonight, but I already streamed. Let's see. The hammer and other weapons felt strong in World and Rise, but lost power in Wilds, and I can't figure out how. So I've heard online, just from people who have gotten into the beta, is that I guess apparently Worlds feels a little bit more clunky control-wise. I can't verify if that's true or not, though. And that's just because I haven't played the beta yet, but I've heard from other people that it's a little bit on the clunky side. Maybe a little bit of input lag, maybe? I'm not sure. Or they just straight up nerf stuff. Which is a possibility, because this is Bamco we're talking about. Let's see. We'll do this run, and then another run after, and then I think I'm calling it. But then at 10 o'clock, I'm going to play more. I'm going to play Monster Hunter. And then I'll probably do more Gundam Breaker later on in the day. Who knows? Not me. My voice is just a little bit on the sore side from my earlier stream. Full ammo. Bring it on. Yeah. America with my guns. Round break. Perfect. Just gotta make sure I'm using my claw grip. Using my ground combos. And I also need to remember to use all of my abilities, because otherwise I'm just being a doofus. You hit with a weapon in the when you hit with a weapon, the monster should act like it got hit. But in the beta, if you hit a monster hard, it would shrug off the hit like you were hitting it with a pillow. Really? Dang, that sounds sad. Woof. That sounds sad. I hope they fix that before launch. Most of the stuff that I've been hearing is mostly like technical issues like that. I hope they fix that before launch. Because I don't want my gun lance to feel like it lost impact. That would be sad. Spam the beans everywhere. Yes. Breaking, we brawling, we balling. Are they coming? There we go. He's carded 3 times trying to kill a starter monster. Oh man, that sucks.
Was it the
Let's see, the only monsters that I know of are the Chatacabra, and then you have this like dog thing. And then wasn't there like a lightning Drake looking thing? I can't really remember the names off the top of my head. But I do remember that they had some pretty interesting designs. It was like dying to the lizard in world. Oh no.
the Jagras?
Good lord, that would be sad. That would be kind of sad, yeah. Let's see, line up the irradiation. There we go. The great Jagras. Yeah, that one. I said something else, but this is because I'm getting tired now. Let's see. Bomb. I like how there's chaos going on in the background while these guys spawn in. There we go. Time to use my claw grip again. Where are you going? What are you doing? Yeah. Both of you got knocked out. I'm probably going to join you here shortly if I get cocky, though, so I need to not get cocky. Is what has to happen here. Instead, what I need to do is become the Gunpla sushi chef that I know I can be. Knockdown, run over, and bam, dead. Oh, God.
That sounds like it sucks.
Good Lord. I hate to hear it, man. Start hitting him. Oh yeah. Monolith down. Final bad guy. Bring it. At least you're confident. That's all I can ask of you. I think for the last one, I'm going to switch to the two teammates I actually want to have on my team. Yeah, that's fair. Well, like I said, I hope they can fix that on release because, woof. If the balancing ain't that great, then they need to hop on that. Seems a little bit dumb. Let's see. Got those. Hop down. Yeah, we'll see. I hope they do. Because if they don't balance out that game well enough, it's going to be a little bit of a slog. And I hope not. Because I like Monster Hard. I've liked it all the way back in the PS1 era, and I would like to continue liking it. Just saying. Let's see. Down. And finish with style. Yeah. That was a woof. That was just an embarrassment right there, I'll tell you. No, thank you. Let's see. Excuse me. All right, one more time. And then we're going to switch the escorts up because I don't want these two. Agreed. Let's see. That one. And now we're going to go one more time, and that's going to be it. Just wanted to do a little bit of grinding. Most of this was supposed to just be a build up and chill. Build and chill. Okay. I do kind of like the little changes in dialogue from bringing different teammates.
I don't really.
No, I'll save it for when I actually finish the story. See you later. Gonna do some more work and around my house. All right. Well, thank you for joining, Bayani. It was good to see you. All right. since I don't really have any active chatters right now, but I'm going to go back to yapping about this stupid fiction that I found. I thought that it was actually done when I finished it earlier today on stream, but I found that there is a lot more of it. So,
Originally for Bad Bites next week, I was going to do
more of the Negima, or I was going to do the Negima Naruto fic. I think instead what I need to do now is finish the fight. Or the cat fight, as the case may be. But yeah, I thought it was done, but it's a saga that goes on for a while. So I need to finish it. And that's what we're doing next week when I do Bad Bites again. I'm so looking forward to it. Because I don't think you'll understand, but there is something beautiful about the terribleness that I read today. And I need some, and I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Alright, let's go. Hit 'em. Now we're going to do the full irradiation. We've S ranked, so I can just focus my attacks. I really like Meister a lot more than I like the other teammates. Maybe that might be just a hot take on my part, but I'm not really a big fan of the other characters in this game.
there are some of them that
sort of rub me the wrong way. Ever since I got my head cannon busted, I was like, oh, why, though? Let's go. I missed the ground break opportunity. It's all good. It's all good. Start breaking everything. I should put the bow on here, actually.
that was something that I kept saying I was gonna do and then just
Never did.
because I like having some SD
Weapons on hand, but that bow is absurdly broken. And then I could put on just another GN sword Qatar, and
I could call this my Calibarn Amazing Assassin Cross.
that would be
A throwback from the past, wouldn't it?
let's see. Whatever, dude. Doesn't matter which team I'm on, I always have to carry. Break everything in front of me. There we go. We're actually making the progress now. We are cooking. But anyway, yeah. I found that
The Star Kit's prophecy goes on for at least like 40 chapters, I want to say it was. I did not read all of it, but I know I am
definitely doing it next week instead of starting the Naruto Negima fic, because while that one just sounds like pure cringe, I need more Star Kit's Legacy. I mean, it's leaving a legacy of pain in my heart whenever I read it, but oh my lord and sun and stars, it's beautiful trash. And I ruined my voice because I was laughing way too hard. Was it beautiful though? Absolutely. Absolutely. I could not put that story down if I tried. And if you go and watch the VOD later, you'll see that there is a bookmark that says something beauty. And it's that fan fiction that occupies that spot. Because I love it to tears. It is everything wrong with fan fiction and everything wrong with writing. And it's glorious. I'm actually kind of questioning right now if it's intended to be a troll fic or if it's meant to be something else entirely. Hard to say, but I adore it. Now, let's go. And we got some of the... We got the funnels going, or the super dragoons going. And then there is going to be that. And we're going to do that. And that. We're going to clog it so that I can actually execute my combos a little easier. Because I don't really know why they decided to change up some of the control schemes from GB3, but they did. Some of them for the better, some of them not for the better. I'm not going to lie, I don't really like the quick land mechanic, but maybe that's just because I haven't gotten used to it yet. Or I'm just too lazy. Either way, it makes my servos itch, and I don't like it when things make my servos itch. But in either case, we are vibing. We are chilling. I just need to do my last combo. And finish in style. There we go. I love the full open attacks. Good stuff. Let's go. Yep, I know. I'm awesome. Anyway, I do believe that's going to do it for us tonight. This was a really fun one. Thank you guys for showing up for me. And yeah, you guys are dope. And I love all of you. So thank you so much for watching today's Bite the Robot stream. Probably twice if you saw me earlier today. And I will see you all tomorrow. Today, depending on where you are, at 10 a.m. Peace out, y'all.